Let's try anyway. Let's try anyway.
とにかく試してみましょ
Let's try anyway.
We are ready to ship your order. We are ready to ship your order.
う。ご注文の商品を発送する準備ができております。
We are ready to ship your order.
Attend a workshop. Attend a workshop.
ワークショップに参加する。
Attend a workshop.
The event was successful. The event was successful.
イベントは成功しました。
The event was successful.
A new employee at Toeic Corporation. A new employee at Toeic Corporation.
テックス株式会社の新入社員。
A new employee at Toeic Corporation.
Our business is expanding. Our business is expanding.
私たちのビジネスは拡大しています。
Our business is expanding.
One free copy of the book. One free copy of the book.
本を一冊無料。
One free copy of the book.
The hotel is close to the airport. The hotel is close to the airport.
ホテルは空港の近くにあります。
The hotel is close to the airport.
A weekly magazine. A weekly magazine.
週刊誌。
A weekly magazine.
I prefer to work part-time. I prefer to work part-time.
私はパートタイムで働く方が好きです。
I prefer to work part-time.
Please sign in at the front desk. Please sign in at the front desk.
フロントにてご記入ください。
Please sign in at the front desk.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
休憩しましょ
Let's take a break.
An important document. An important document.
う。重要な書類。
An important document.
The third quarter. The third quarter.
第三四半期。
The third quarter.
A department head. A department head.
部長。
A department head.
Accept an offer. Accept an offer.
申し出を受け入れる。
Accept an offer.
Allow employees to use company vehicles. Allow employees to use company vehicles.
従業員に車用車の使用を許可する。
Allow employees to use company vehicles.
A connecting flight. A connecting flight.
乗り継ぎ便。
A connecting flight.
Tex recently bought a printer. Tex recently bought a printer.
テックスは最近プリンターを購入しました。
Tex recently bought a printer.
I'll be here for another 2 hours. I'll be here for another 2 hours.
あと2時間ここにいるつもりです。
I'll be here for another 2 hours.
It is likely that Tex will succeed. It is likely that Tex will succeed.
おそらくテックスは成功するだろ
It is likely that Tex will succeed.
At a rate of 20% a year. At a rate of 20% a year.
う。年 20% の割合で。
At a rate of 20% a year.
Local businesses. Local businesses.
地元企業。
Local businesses.
Tex retired after 20 years of service. Tex retired after 20 years of service.
テックスは20年間勤務した後退職した。
Tex retired after 20 years of service.
Relationships in the workplace. Relationships in the workplace.
職場での人間関係。
Relationships in the workplace.
An employee's performance. An employee's performance.
従業員のパフォーマンス。
An employee's performance.
A singer native to the town. A singer native to the town.
その町出身の歌手。
A singer native to the town.
Design a modern building. Design a modern building.
モダンな建物を設計する。
Design a modern building.
Tex is fully satisfied with the result. Tex is fully satisfied with the result.
テックスは結果に完全に満足しています。
Tex is fully satisfied with the result.
The author of a popular book. The author of a popular book.
人気のある本の著者。
The author of a popular book.
An experienced engineer. An experienced engineer.
経験豊富なエンジニア。
An experienced engineer.
Open a new branch. Open a new branch.
新しい視点を開く。
Open a new branch.
Develop a plan. Develop a plan.
計画を立てる。
Develop a plan.
Nearly 2 years. Nearly 2 years.
ほぼ2年。
Nearly 2 years.
Create unique designs. Create unique designs.
ユニークなデザインを作成する。
Create unique designs.
Receive a bill. Receive a bill.
請求書を受け取る。
Receive a bill.
By express mail. By express mail.
速達郵便で。
By express mail.
The total comes to $100. The total comes to $100.
合計は$100になります。
The total comes to $100.
Let me introduce Mr. Cato. Let me introduce Mr. Cato.
加藤さんを紹介させていただきます。
Let me introduce Mr. Cato.
We charge $50 for the service. We charge $50 for the service.
サービス料金は$50です。
We charge $50 for the service.
High profit. High profit.
高利益。
High profit.
In the field of art. In the field of art.
芸術の分野で。
In the field of art.
Affect the price. Affect the price.
価格に影響を与える。
Affect the price.
Sales figures. Sales figures.
売上高。
Sales figures.
Of all the works in the museum. Of all the works in the museum.
美術館内のすべての作品の中で。
Of all the works in the museum.
In original condition. In original condition.
元の状態で。
In original condition.
There are no hotels in this neighborhood. There are no hotels in this neighborhood.
この付近にはホテルがありません。
There are no hotels in this neighborhood.
Work environment. Work environment.
作業環境。
Work environment.
Consumer behavior. Consumer behavior.
消費者行動。
Consumer behavior.
An art exhibition. An art exhibition.
美術展。
An art exhibition.
Meet in the cafeteria for lunch. Meet in the cafeteria for lunch.
昼食のためにカフェテリアで会う。
Meet in the cafeteria for lunch.
Consider working in Japan. Consider working in Japan.
日本で働くことを検討してください。
Consider working in Japan.
Signs of improvement. Signs of improvement.
改善の兆し。
Signs of improvement.
Possibility of success. Possibility of success.
成功の可能性。
Possibility of success.
Be widely regarded as. Be widely regarded as.
として、広く見なされる。
Be widely regarded as.
A lack of information. A lack of information.
情報不足。
A lack of information.
Tickets are available online. Tickets are available online.
チケットは、オンラインで購入できます。
Tickets are available online.
Tax prevented us from entering the room. Tax prevented us from entering the room.
テックスが、私たちが部屋に入るのを妨げた。
Tax prevented us from entering the room.
The team was praised by the CEO. The team was praised by the CEO.
チームは CEO から称賛されました。
The team was praised by the CEO.
An excellent service. An excellent service.
素晴らしいサービス。
An excellent service.
Announce the winners. Announce the winners.
勝者を発表する。
Announce the winners.
A round-trip ticket to Hawaii. A round-trip ticket to Hawaii.
ハワイへの往復航空券。
A round-trip ticket to Hawaii.
A job opening. A job opening.
求人。
A job opening.
The campaign resulted in success. The campaign resulted in success.
キャンペーンは結果的に成功を収めた。
The campaign resulted in success.
Report to work before a shift begins. Report to work before a shift begins.
シフトが始まる前に出勤する。
Report to work before a shift begins.
Recover losses. Recover losses.
損失を取り戻す。
Recover losses.
Results of a study. Results of a study.
研究の結果。
Results of a study.
Market research. Market research.
市場調査。
Market research.
Meet demand. Meet demand.
要求を満たします。
Meet demand.
Hire an assistant. Hire an assistant.
アシスタントを雇う。
Hire an assistant.
While touring the factory. While touring the factory.
工場見学中。
While touring the factory.
Bus fare. Bus fare.
やるべきバス。
Bus fare.
Necessary forms. Necessary forms.
必要なフォーム。
Necessary forms.
The deadline is approaching. The deadline is approaching.
締め切りが近づいています。
The deadline is approaching.
Tex was aware of the problem. Tex was aware of the problem.
テックスは問題を認識していました。
Tex was aware of the problem.
An increasingly important role. An increasingly important role.
ますます重要な役割。
An increasingly important role.
A former job. A former job.
以前の仕事。
A former job.
The cause of the problem. The cause of the problem.
問題の原因。
The cause of the problem.
We are pleased with the final result. We are pleased with the final result.
最終結果には満足しています。
We are pleased with the final result.
Tex is responsible for training employees. Tex is responsible for training employees.
TEX は従業員の研修を担当しています。
Tex is responsible for training employees.
An appointment with a doctor. An appointment with a doctor.
医師との約束。
An appointment with a doctor.
Make travel arrangements. Make travel arrangements.
旅行の手配をする。
Make travel arrangements.
Full-time employees. Full-time employees.
常勤の社員。
Full-time employees.
Absolutely free of charge. Absolutely free of charge.
完全に無料。
Absolutely free of charge.
Send a resume. Send a resume.
履歴書を送る。
Send a resume.
Please note that. Please note that.
その点に注意してください。
Please note that.
Visit a client. Visit a client.
顧客を訪問する。
Visit a client.
Post changes on the bulletin board. Post changes on the bulletin board.
変更を掲示板に投稿する。
Post changes on the bulletin board.
Shop directly from a website. Shop directly from a website.
ウェブサイトから直接買い物をする。
Shop directly from a website.
Blame Tex for the failure. Blame Tex for the failure.
失敗をTEXのせいにする。
Blame Tex for the failure.
Tex is expected to arrive tomorrow. Tex is expected to arrive tomorrow.
TEX は明日到着する予定です。
Tex is expected to arrive tomorrow.
The program is usually broadcast on Saturdays. The program is usually broadcast on Saturdays.
この番組は基本的に土曜日に放送されている。
The program is usually broadcast on Saturdays.
Returns policy. Returns policy.
返品ポリシー。
Returns policy.
Tex offered to work the night shift. Tex offered to work the night shift.
TEX は夜勤を申し出た。
Tex offered to work the night shift.
Forward an email. Forward an email.
電子メールを転送する。
Forward an email.
We firmly believe that. We firmly believe that.
私たちはそれを固く信じています。
We firmly believe that.
The catalog is divided into 3 sections. The catalog is divided into 3 sections.
カタログは3つのセクションに分かれています。
The catalog is divided into 3 sections.
The table of contents. The table of contents.
目次。
The table of contents.
A guided tour. A guided tour.
ガイド付きツアー。
A guided tour.
A degree in journalism. A degree in journalism.
ジャーナリズムの学位。
A degree in journalism.
Conveniently located near a subway station. Conveniently located near a subway station.
地下鉄の駅に近い便利な場所にあります。
Conveniently located near a subway station.
Receive a warm welcome. Receive a warm welcome.
温かい歓迎を受ける。
Receive a warm welcome.
We are happy to inform you that. We are happy to inform you that.
お知らせいたします。
We are happy to inform you that.
Sales have doubled this year. Sales have doubled this year.
今年の売り上げは2倍になりました。
Sales have doubled this year.
The town is crowded with tourists. The town is crowded with tourists.
街は観光客で賑わっている。
The town is crowded with tourists.
Be familiar with the industry. Be familiar with the industry.
業界に精通する。
Be familiar with the industry.
Earn the respect of people. Earn the respect of people.
人々の尊敬を得る。
Earn the respect of people.
Operate a machine safely. Operate a machine safely.
機械を安全に操作する。
Operate a machine safely.
I prefer an aisle seat. I prefer an aisle seat.
私は通路側の席の方が好きです。
I prefer an aisle seat.
As we mentioned before. As we mentioned before.
前に述べたように。
As we mentioned before.
A way of attracting customers. A way of attracting customers.
顧客を引きつける方法。
A way of attracting customers.
A highly successful business person. A highly successful business person.
非常に成功した実業家。
A highly successful business person.
A serious problem. A serious problem.
深刻な問題。
A serious problem.
Main duties of a teacher. Main duties of a teacher.
教師の主な任務。
Main duties of a teacher.
A commercial distract. A commercial distract.
商業的な気晴らし。
A commercial distract.
A private tour. A private tour.
プライベートツアー。
A private tour.
A reasonable price. A reasonable price.
手頃な価格。
A reasonable price.
Correct information. Correct information.
正しい情報。
Correct information.
Basic functions. Basic functions.
基本機能。
Basic functions.
Few companies can match our quality service. Few companies can match our quality service.
当社の質の高いサービスに匹敵する企業はほとんどありません。
Few companies can match our quality service.
Fairly common. Fairly common.
非常に一般的な。
Fairly common.
Fuel costs. Fuel costs.
燃料費。
Fuel costs.
Book a room. Book a room.
部屋を予約する。
Book a room.
The host of a television show. The host of a television show.
テレビ番組の司会者。
The host of a television show.
Hire additional staff. Hire additional staff.
追加のスタッフを雇う。
Hire additional staff.
This year's budget. This year's budget.
今年の予算。
This year's budget.
A travel agency. A travel agency.
旅行代理店。
A travel agency.
A repair crew. A repair crew.
修理隊員。
A repair crew.
Labor cost. Labor cost.
人件費。
Labor cost.
Overseas markets. Overseas markets.
海外市場。
Overseas markets.
Prove to be difficult. Prove to be difficult.
難しいことが判明する。
Prove to be difficult.
Provide Rex with information. Provide Rex with information.
レックスに情報を提供する。
Provide Rex with information.
The checkout counter. The checkout counter.
チェックアウトカウンタ
The checkout counter.
Safety standards. Safety standards.
ー、安全基準、
Safety standards.
Practical experiments. Practical experiments.
実務経験、
Practical experiments.
Ability to speak 3 languages. Ability to speak 3 languages.
3つの言語を話す能力。
Ability to speak 3 languages.
Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation.
ご協力ありがとうございます。
Thank you for your cooperation.
Surprisingly, Tex passed the exam. Surprisingly, Tex passed the exam.
驚いたことに、テックスは試験に合格しました。
Surprisingly, Tex passed the exam.
Handling costs. Handling costs.
手数料、
Handling costs.
Employees are encouraged to attend the event. Employees are encouraged to attend the event.
従業員にはイベントへの参加を奨励しています。
Employees are encouraged to attend the event.
The production area. The production area.
生産地、
The production area.
Deliver a presentation. Deliver a presentation.
プレゼンテーションを行う。
Deliver a presentation.
The current employees. The current employees.
現在の従業員、
The current employees.
The second round of interviews. The second round of interviews.
二次面接、
The second round of interviews.
Following the speech, we had dinner. Following the speech, we had dinner.
スピーチの後、私たちは夕食をとりました。
Following the speech, we had dinner.
Office supply. Office supply.
事務用品、
Office supply.
Order some light bulbs. Order some light bulbs.
電球を注文する。
Order some light bulbs.
The book is worth reading. The book is worth reading.
その本は読む価値があります。
The book is worth reading.
A customer survey. A customer survey.
顧客アンケート、
A customer survey.
Stay at a nearby hotel. Stay at a nearby hotel.
近くのホテルに泊まる。
Stay at a nearby hotel.
Tex lives in the suburbs of Tokyo. Tex lives in the suburbs of Tokyo.
テックスは東京の郊外に住んでいます。
Tex lives in the suburbs of Tokyo.
Preserve the environment. Preserve the environment.
環境を守る。
Preserve the environment.
A separate dining room. A separate dining room.
独立したダイニングルーム。
A separate dining room.
Before signing a contract. Before signing a contract.
契約に署名する前に。
Before signing a contract.
The person who has the most authority. The person who has the most authority.
最も権威のある人。
The person who has the most authority.
The wage level. The wage level.
賃金水準。
The wage level.
Make advances in technology. Make advances in technology.
技術を進歩させる。
Make advances in technology.
Throughout the summer. Throughout the summer.
夏の間ずっと。
Throughout the summer.
Effective advertising campaigns. Effective advertising campaigns.
効果的な広告キャンペーン。
Effective advertising campaigns.
On a typical Saturday night. On a typical Saturday night.
典型的な土曜の夜に。
On a typical Saturday night.
A rapidly growing company. A rapidly growing company.
急成長している会社。
A rapidly growing company.
Professional background. Professional background.
専門的な経歴。
Professional background.
Slightly increased from 24 to 27%. Slightly increased from 24 to 27%.
24% から 27% にわずかに増加。
Slightly increased from 24 to 27%.
Travel expenses. Travel expenses.
旅費。
Travel expenses.
Found a company. Found a company.
会社を見つけた。
Found a company.
Be eager to know. Be eager to know.
知りたがる。
Be eager to know.
Products on display. Products on display.
展示品。
Products on display.
Seek interns for the summer. Seek interns for the summer.
夏に向けてインターンを募集する。
Seek interns for the summer.
Paid leave. Paid leave.
有給休暇。
Paid leave.
I suspect that Tex is lying. I suspect that Tex is lying.
テックスは嘘をついているのではないかと思います。
I suspect that Tex is lying.
Have no previous experience. Have no previous experience.
これまでに経験がありません。
Have no previous experience.
Achieve a sales target. Achieve a sales target.
売上目標を達成する。
Achieve a sales target.
A recently formed organization. A recently formed organization.
最近設立された組織。
A recently formed organization.
Particularly interested in history. Particularly interested in history.
特に歴史に興味がある。
Particularly interested in history.
An essential part of the job. An essential part of the job.
仕事の重要な部分。
An essential part of the job.
Museum exhibits. Museum exhibits.
博物館の展示品。
Museum exhibits.
Free shuttle service. Free shuttle service.
無料シャトルサービス。
Free shuttle service.
Fill out an application. Fill out an application.
申請書に記入する。
Fill out an application.
A valuable addition to the team. A valuable addition to the team.
チームへの貴重な追加選手。
A valuable addition to the team.
Sales rose sharply. Sales rose sharply.
売上が大幅に増加。
Sales rose sharply.
Health insurance. Health insurance.
健康保険。
Health insurance.
Identify problems. Identify problems.
問題を特定する。
Identify problems.
Explore the possibility. Explore the possibility.
可能性を探る。
Explore the possibility.
Suitable for outdoor use. Suitable for outdoor use.
屋外での使用に適しています。
Suitable for outdoor use.
Under the regulation. Under the regulation.
規制の下で。
Under the regulation.
Propose a budget. Propose a budget.
予算を提案する。
Propose a budget.
Reschedule an appointment. Reschedule an appointment.
予定を変更する。
Reschedule an appointment.
Prepare for the upcoming event. Prepare for the upcoming event.
今後のイベントの準備をする。
Prepare for the upcoming event.
Share a wealth of knowledge. Share a wealth of knowledge.
豊富な知識を共有する。
Share a wealth of knowledge.
I have attached my resume. I have attached my resume.
履歴書を添付しました。
I have attached my resume.
Immediately solve the problem. Immediately solve the problem.
すぐに問題を解決する。
Immediately solve the problem.
I haven't seen texts lately. I haven't seen texts lately.
最近テックスに会ってない。
I haven't seen text lately.
Confirm a booking. Confirm a booking.
予約を確認する。
Confirm a booking.
The room can fit 50 people. The room can fit 50 people.
部屋は50名まで収容可能です。
The room can fit 50 people.
Negotiate with a client. Negotiate with a client.
クライアントと交渉する。
Negotiate with a client.
An ideal location. An ideal location.
理想的な場所。
An ideal location.
Distribute a document. Distribute a document.
文書を配布する。
Distribute a document.
Truly rare. Truly rare.
本当に珍しい。
Truly rare.
Formally announce. Formally announce.
正式に発表する。
Formally announce.
Workers are required to wear uniforms. Workers are required to wear uniforms.
労働者は制服を着用する必要があります。
Workers are required to wear uniforms.
Comfort and convenience. Comfort and convenience.
快適さと利便性。
Comfort and convenience.
All flights have been delayed. All flights have been delayed.
すべてのフライトが遅れています。
All flights have been delayed.
A job description. A job description.
仕事の説明。
A job description.
The company is struggling to survive. The company is struggling to survive.
会社は生き残るために苦労している。
The company is struggling to survive.
Tex was appointed chairperson of the committee. Tex was appointed chairperson of the committee.
テックスは委員会の委員長に任命された。
Tex was appointed chairperson of the committee.
Work mainly in the steel industry. Work mainly in the steel industry.
主に鉄鋼業で働く。
Work mainly in the steel industry.
In alphabetical order. In alphabetical order.
アルファベット順。
In alphabetical order.
Please refer to the map. Please refer to the map.
地図をご参照ください。
Please refer to the map.
A series of lectures. A series of lectures.
一連の講義。
A series of lectures.
Both managers and tenants. Both managers and tenants.
管理者も入居者も。
Both managers and tenants.
Analyze customer feedback. Analyze customer feedback.
顧客のフィードバックを分析する。
Analyze customer feedback.
I think it's a bargain. I think it's a bargain.
お買い得だと思います。
I think it's a bargain.
10 locations, including Tokyo and Osaka. 10 locations, including Tokyo and Osaka.
東京、大阪など10カ所。
10 locations, including Tokyo and Osaka.
Carefully review the manual. Carefully review the manual.
マニュアルを注意深く確認してください。
Carefully review the manual.
Equally important. Equally important.
等しく重要である。
Equally important.
Relationships with suppliers. Relationships with suppliers.
サプライヤーとの関係。
Relationships with suppliers.
Employee benefits. Employee benefits.
従業員給付。
Employee benefits.
I'm writing in response to your letter. I'm writing in response to your letter.
私は、あなたの手紙への返事として書いています。
I'm writing in response to your letter.
Pay on a monthly basis. Pay on a monthly basis.
毎月支払う。
Pay on a monthly basis.
Temporary workers. Temporary workers.
派遣労働者。
Temporary workers.
Traffic updates. Traffic updates.
交通状況の最新情報。
Traffic updates.
Ease of use. Ease of use.
使いやすさ。
Ease of use.
A workshop on business finance. A workshop on business finance.
ビジネスファイナンスに関するワークショップ。
A workshop on business finance.
An exciting and memorable trip. An exciting and memorable trip.
エキサイティングで思い出に残る旅行。
An exciting and memorable trip.
We regret to inform you that. We regret to inform you that.
誠に申し訳ございませんが。
We regret to inform you that.
Advance notice. Advance notice.
予告。
Advance notice.
The project is in progress. The project is in progress.
プロジェクトは進行中です。
The project is in progress.
I had an opportunity to see Tex. I had an opportunity to see Tex.
テックスに会う機会がありました。
I had an opportunity to see Tex.
At the time of purchase. At the time of purchase.
購入時。
At the time of purchase.
Decline to respond. Decline to respond.
応答を拒否する。
Decline to respond.
Sufficient time. Sufficient time.
十分な時間。
Sufficient time.
Determine how to sell the product. Determine how to sell the product.
製品の売り方を決める。
Determine how to sell the product.
Participate in the seminar. Participate in the seminar.
セミナーに参加する。
Participate in the seminar.
Mobile phones are gradually replacing computers. Mobile phones are gradually replacing computers.
携帯電話は徐々にコンピュータにとって変わりつつあります。
Mobile phones are gradually replacing computers.
Establish a business. Establish a business.
ビジネスを確立する。
Establish a business.
Please read all the instructions. Please read all the instructions.
すべての指示をお読みください。
Please read all the instructions.
Attention to detail. Attention to detail.
細部への注意。
Attention to detail.
Properly trained staff. Properly trained staff.
適切に訓練されたスタッフ。
Properly trained staff.
Tex's attempt to become a singer. Tex's attempt to become a singer.
テックスは歌手になろうとしている。
Tex's attempt to become a singer.
A property manager. A property manager.
不動産管理者。
A property manager.
The border between California and Arizona. The border between California and Arizona.
カリフォルニアとアリゾナの国境。
The border between California and Arizona.
Influence the decision. Influence the decision.
決定に影響を与える。
Influence the decision.
A strong presence in the area. A strong presence in the area.
地域での強い存在感。
A strong presence in the area.
Tex was seldom seen in public. Tex was seldom seen in public.
テックスが公の場に姿を現すことはほとんどなかった。
Tex was seldom seen in public.
Aim to cut energy use. Aim to cut energy use.
エネルギー使用量の削減を目指す。
Aim to cut energy use.
Somewhat more expensive than I expensed. Somewhat more expensive than I expensed.
私が費やしたよりもいくらか高価でした。
Somewhat more expensive than I expensed.
Teachers and students alike. Teachers and students alike.
教師も生徒も同様に。
Teachers and students alike.
Evidence of payment. Evidence of payment.
支払いの証拠。
Evidence of payment.
The savings rate. The savings rate.
貯蓄率。
The savings rate.
Tex represented the company at the event. Tex represented the company at the event.
テックスはイベントで会社を代表して出席した。
Tex represented the company at the event.
The entire staff. The entire staff.
スタッフ全員。
The entire staff.
A popular architect. A popular architect.
人気の建築家。
A popular architect.
Publish a magazine. Publish a magazine.
雑誌を発行する。
Publish a magazine.
A scientific journal. A scientific journal.
科学雑誌。
A scientific journal.
Imports from China. Imports from China.
中国からの輸入品。
Imports from China.
A Seattle-based firm. A Seattle-based firm.
シアトルに本拠を置く会社。
A Seattle-based firm.
The packaging area. The packaging area.
梱包エリア。
The packaging area.
A wide range of service. A wide range of service.
幅広いサービス。
A wide range of service.
What is simply about the hotel? What is simply about the hotel?
ホテルについては一体どうなっているのでしょうか。
What is simply about the hotel?
What can be inferred from the letter? What can be inferred from the letter?
手紙から何が推測できますか？
What can be inferred from the letter?
What is stated about the hotel? What is stated about the hotel?
ホテルについては何と記載されていますか？
What is stated about the hotel?
Who is the intended audience? Who is the intended audience?
対象読者は誰ですか？
Who is the intended audience?
A commuter train. A commuter train.
通勤電車。
A commuter train.
An empty warehouse. An empty warehouse.
空の倉庫。
An empty warehouse.
A car manufacturer. A car manufacturer.
自動車メーカ
A car manufacturer.
We are delighted to see you. We are delighted to see you.
ー。お会いできて嬉しいです。
We are delighted to see you.
The method of payment. The method of payment.
支払い方法。
The method of payment.
Certainly different from the traditional styles. Certainly different from the traditional styles.
従来のスタイルとは明らかに異なります。
Certainly different from the traditional styles.
Efficient use of energy. Efficient use of energy.
エネルギーの効率的な利用。
Efficient use of energy.
Avoid wasting time. Avoid wasting time.
時間を無駄にしないようにする。
Avoid wasting time.
Bank balance. Bank balance.
銀行預金残高。
Bank balance.
Can I exchange this for a larger size? Can I exchange this for a larger size?
これより大きいサイズに交換してもらえますか？
Can I exchange this for a larger size?
The search for the next president. The search for the next president.
次期大統領探し。
The search for the next president.
A specific exchange. A specific exchange.
特定の交換。
A specific exchange.
The grand opening celebration. The grand opening celebration.
グランドオープンのお祝い。
The grand opening celebration.
Celebrate the 20th anniversary. Celebrate the 20th anniversary.
20周年を祝う。
Celebrate the 20th anniversary.
A rent increase. A rent increase.
家賃の値上げ。
A rent increase.
Text 1, therefore, he is happy. Text 1, therefore, he is happy.
テックスが勝ちました。したがって、彼は幸せです。
Text 1, therefore, he is happy.
Text is poor. Nevertheless, he is happy. Text is poor. Nevertheless, he is happy.
テックスは貧しい。それにもかかわらず、彼は幸せです。
Text is poor. Nevertheless, he is happy.
The book is accompanied by a CD. The book is accompanied by a CD.
この本には CD がついています。
The book is accompanied by a CD.
Complaints about the noise. Complaints about the noise.
騒音に関する苦情。
Complaints about the noise.
Maintain a website. Maintain a website.
ウェブサイトを保守する。
Maintain a website.
Express concern. Express concern.
懸念を表明する。
Express concern.
Our products are recognized for their quality. Our products are recognized for their quality.
当社の製品はその品質が高く評価されています。
Our products are recognized for their quality.
Various designs and patterns. Various designs and patterns.
様々なデザインやパターン。
Various designs and patterns.
Thank you for your assistance. Thank you for your assistance.
ご協力いただきありがとうございます。
Thank you for your assistance.
Text TR transferred to Mexico City. Text TR transferred to Mexico City.
Text TR がメキシコシティに赴任。
Text ER transferred to Mexico City.
Process on order. Process on order.
注文を処理する。
Process on order.
Approve a plan. Approve a plan.
計画を承認する。
Approve a plan.
Make suggestions. Make suggestions.
提案をします。
Make suggestions.
Committee members. Committee members.
委員会メンバー。
Committee members.
A negative impact. A negative impact.
マイナスの影響。
A negative impact.
Please direct any questions to Tex. Please direct any questions to Tex.
ご質問がございましたら、TEX までお問い合わせください。
Please direct any questions to Tex.
Write a memorandum. Write a memorandum.
備忘録を書く。
Write a memorandum.
50% of the workforce. 50% of the workforce.
従業員の 50%。
50% of the workforce.
The time of arrival. The time of arrival.
到着時間。
The time of arrival.
Tex was rewarded with a bonus. Tex was rewarded with a bonus.
TEX にはボーナスが与えられました。
Tex was rewarded with a bonus.
Store food in a refrigerator. Store food in a refrigerator.
食べ物を冷蔵庫に保管する。
Store food in a refrigerator.
A casual reader. A casual reader.
カジュアルな読者。
A casual reader.
A complex system. A complex system.
複雑なシステム。
A complex system.
The city boasts two famous museums. The city boasts two famous museums.
この町には2つの有名な美術館があります。
The city boasts two famous museums.
Loyal Sisters. Loyal Sisters.
忠実なシスティーナ
Loyal Sisters.
A large-scale project. A large-scale project.
大規模なプロジェクト。
A large-scale project.
The permanent collection. The permanent collection.
永久コレクション。
The permanent collection.
A common practice. A common practice.
一般的な習慣。
A common practice.
Make a flyer. Make a flyer.
チラシを作る。
Make a flyer.
Read the minutes. Read the minutes.
議事録を読む。
Read the minutes.
We apologize for the inconvenience. We apologize for the inconvenience.
ご不便をおかけして申し訳ございません。
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Hold a drawing. Hold a drawing.
絵を描く。
Hold a drawing.
Tex Cato stars in the film. Tex Cato stars in the film.
テックス加藤が映画に出演。
Tex Cato stars in the film.
Stress the importance of reading. Stress the importance of reading.
読書の重要性を強調する。
Stress the importance of reading.
A hotel in a beautiful setting. A hotel in a beautiful setting.
美しい環境にあるホテル。
A hotel in a beautiful setting.
Domestic market. Domestic market.
国内市場。
Domestic market.
Make a debut. Make a debut.
デビューする。
Make a debut.
A medical device. A medical device.
医療機器。
A medical device.
High income. High income.
高所得。
High income.
A research facility. A research facility.
研究施設。
A research facility.
A research institution. A research institution.
研究機関。
A research institution.
Work closely with techs. Work closely with techs.
テックスと緊密に連携する。
Work closely with techs.
Reduce the workload. Reduce the workload.
仕事量を減らす。
Reduce the workload.
A special occasion. A special occasion.
特別な機会。
A special occasion.
Consumer trends. Consumer trends.
消費者動向。
Consumer trends.
Disappointing sales. Disappointing sales.
残念な売り上げ。
Disappointing sales.
Pay a $10 fine. Pay a $10 fine.
10ドルの罰金を支払う。
Pay a $10 fine.
Endangered animals. Endangered animals.
絶滅の危機に瀕した動物。
Endangered animals.
AQ&A session. AQ&A session.
質疑応答セッション。
AQ&A session.
Tex is capable of doing the job. Tex is capable of doing the job.
テックスはその仕事をすることができる。
Tex is capable of doing the job.
Exceed expectations. Exceed expectations.
期待を超える。
Exceed expectations.
The event will conclude with a concert. The event will conclude with a concert.
イベントはコンサートで締めくくられます。
The event will conclude with a concert.
Use caution. Use caution.
注意して。
Use caution.
The machine will automatically shut down. The machine will automatically shut down.
マシンは自動的にシャットダウンします。
The machine will automatically shut down.
The meeting will begin shortly. The meeting will begin shortly.
間もなく会議が始まります。
The meeting will begin shortly.
Guarantee same-day delivery. Guarantee same-day delivery.
保証同日配達。
Guarantee same-day delivery.
Put stronger emphasis on. Put stronger emphasis on.
2、さらに重点を置く。
Put stronger emphasis on.
Remind employees about the policy. Remind employees about the policy.
従業員にポリシーについて思い出させる。
Remind employees about the policy.
A letter of recommendation. A letter of recommendation.
推薦状。
A letter of recommendation.
Tex is willing to work overseas. Tex is willing to work overseas.
テックスは海外で働くことに意欲的です。
Tex is willing to work overseas.
Awards ceremony. Awards ceremony.
授賞式。
Awards ceremony.
A high concentration of restaurants. A high concentration of restaurants.
レストランが集中している。
A high concentration of restaurants.
Without permission. Without permission.
無許可での。
Without permission.
A family-owned firm. A family-owned firm.
家族経営の会社。
A family-owned firm.
The scholarship enabled Tex to study abroad. The scholarship enabled Tex to study abroad.
奨学金のおかげでテックスは海外留学することができました。
The scholarship enabled Tex to study abroad.
Checked luggage. Checked luggage.
預け荷物。
Checked luggage.
Please fasten your seatbelts. Please fasten your seatbelts.
シートベルトを締めてください。
Please fasten your seatbelts.
Can I borrow your stapler? Can I borrow your stapler?
ホッチキスを借りてもいいですか？
Can I borrow your stapler?
Submit a report. Submit a report.
レポートを送信。
Submit a report.
Obtain an official license. Obtain an official license.
正式なライセンスを取得する。
Obtain an official license.
Release the sales figures. Release the sales figures.
売上高を発表する。
Release the sales figures.
Readily available. Readily available.
すぐに利用できる。
Readily available.
Frequent bus service. Frequent bus service.
頻繁にバスが運行されている。
Frequent bus service.
The produce section of a supermarket. The produce section of a supermarket.
スーパーマーケットの青果コーナー。
The produce section of a supermarket.
A regularly updated list. A regularly updated list.
定期的に更新されるリスト。
A regularly updated list.
Despite the snow. Despite the snow.
雪にもかかわらず。
Despite the snow.
Display merchandise. Display merchandise.
展示品。
Display merchandise.
The company guidelines. The company guidelines.
会社のガイドライン。
The company guidelines.
An annual report. An annual report.
年次報告書。
An annual report.
A leading expert. A leading expert.
一流の専門家。
A leading expert.
Proceed to the boarding gate. Proceed to the boarding gate.
搭乗ゲートへお進みください。
Proceed to the boarding gate.
Postpone a meeting. Postpone a meeting.
会議を延期する。
Postpone a meeting.
The data indicates that. The data indicates that.
データはそれを示しています。
The data indicates that.
Each individual in the company. Each individual in the company.
会社の一人一人が。
Each individual in the company.
The initial plan. The initial plan.
初期計画。
The initial plan.
Admission is free for all members. Admission is free for all members.
会員の皆様は入場無料です。
Admission is free for all members.
Talk with a colleague. Talk with a colleague.
同僚と話す。
Talk with a colleague.
Secure access to the information. Secure access to the information.
情報への安全なアクセス。
Secure access to the information.
For a limited time. For a limited time.
期間限定で。
For a limited time.
Flight delays and cancellations. Flight delays and cancellations.
飛行機の遅延と欠航。
Flight delays and cancellations.
Compete with large companies. Compete with large companies.
大企業と競争する。
Compete with large companies.
Any questions concerning the order? Any questions concerning the order?
注文に関するご質問は。
Any questions concerning the order?
Reject the proposal. Reject the proposal.
提案は拒否されました。
Reject a proposal.
A heavily used bus route. A heavily used bus route.
利用者の多いバス路線。
A heavily used bus route.
Have the potential. Have the potential.
可能性を持っています。
Have the potential.
An estimate for the project. An estimate for the project.
プロジェクトの見積もり。
An estimate for the project.
An in-house designer. An in-house designer.
社内デザイナー。
An in-house designer.
Tex was unable to locate its book. Tex was unable to locate its book.
テックスはその本を見つけることができませんでした。
Tex was unable to locate its book.
Find a solution. Find a solution.
回答を見つける。
Find a solution.
Production capacity. Production capacity.
生産能力。
Production capacity.
Tex can barely understand English. Tex can barely understand English.
テックスは英語をほとんど理解できません。
Tex can barely understand English.
The scheduled departure date. The scheduled departure date.
出発予定日。
The scheduled departure date.
A brief report. A brief report.
簡単な報告。
A brief report.
A 3-year warranty. A 3-year warranty.
3年間の保証。
A 3-year warranty.
A cost comparison. A cost comparison.
コストの比較。
A cost comparison.
Contribute to a team. Contribute to a team.
チームに貢献する。
Contribute to a team.
A high priority. A high priority.
優先度が高い。
A high priority.
The committee consists of 5 members. The committee consists of 5 members.
委員会は5人のメンバーで構成されています。
The committee consists of 5 members.
Call me at extension 4649. Call me at extension 4649.
内線4649までお電話ください。
Call me at extension 4649.
Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for your hospitality.
あなたのおもてなしをありがとうございました。
Thank you for your hospitality.
Due to mechanical trouble. Due to mechanical trouble.
機械的なトラブルにより。
Due to mechanical trouble.
The book contains useful information. The book contains useful information.
この本には役立つ情報が含まれています。
The book contains useful information.
An editor at a newspaper. An editor at a newspaper.
新聞社の編集者。
An editor at a newspaper.
Tex is not athletic. Tex is not athletic.
テックスは運動神経が良くない。
Tex is not athletic.
The mayor of Tex Town. The mayor of Tex Town.
テキストタウンの市長。
The mayor of Tex Town.
We were impressed by his knowledge. We were impressed by his knowledge.
私たちは彼の知識に感銘を受けました。
We were impressed by his knowledge.
Name, address, and occupation. Name, address, and occupation.
名前、住所、職業。
Name, address, and occupation.
Existing customers. Existing customers.
既存客。
Existing customers.
Applicants must be fluent in Mandarin. Applicants must be fluent in Mandarin.
申請者は中国語に堪能である必要があります。
Applicants must be fluent in Mandarin.
Permission from a supervisor. Permission from a supervisor.
上司の許可。
Permission from a supervisor.
Focus on overseas markets. Focus on overseas markets.
海外市場に注力する。
Focus on overseas markets.
Outstanding balance. Outstanding balance.
未払い残高。
Outstanding balance.
A large conference room. A large conference room.
大きな会議室。
A large conference room. A sealed container.
Tex was not involved with the project. Tex was not involved with the project.
テックスはプロジェクトに関与していなかった。
Tex was not involved with the project.
An urgent request. An urgent request.
緊急のお願い。
An urgent request.
A flight to Seattle via Denver. A flight to Seattle via Denver.
デンバー経由、シアトル行きのフライト。
A flight to Seattle via Denver.
When entering the laboratory. When entering the laboratory.
研究室に入るとき。
When entering the laboratory.
A previous engagement. A previous engagement.
以前の婚約。
A previous engagement.
Proudly announce. Proudly announce.
誇らしげに発表する。
Proudly announce.
The launch of a new product. The launch of a new product.
新製品の発売。
The launch of a new product.
A significant increase in profits. A significant increase in profits.
利益の大幅な増加。
A significant increase in profits.
Reduce costs by a substantial amount. Reduce costs by a substantial amount.
コストを大幅に削減する。
Reduce costs by a substantial amount.
The overall budget. The overall budget.
全体の予算。
The overall budget.
We are committed to providing quality service. We are committed to providing quality service.
私たちは質の高いサービスを提供することに尽力しています。
We are committed to providing quality service.
Altogether, 300 people came to the party. Altogether, 300 people came to the party.
全部で300人がパーティーに来ました。
Altogether, 300 people came to the party.
Household products. Household products.
家庭用品。
Household products.
Alter the schedule. Alter the schedule.
スケジュールを変更する。
Alter the schedule.
Assure text that. Assure text that.
テックスに相保証する。
Assure text that.
Be directly exposed to the sun. Be directly exposed to the sun.
太陽に直接さらされる。
Be directly exposed to the sun.
The opening remarks. The opening remarks.
冒頭の挨拶。
The opening remarks.
The company is pursuing a new market. The company is pursuing a new market.
その会社は新しい市場を追求している。
The company is pursuing a new market.
Over the past 2 decades. Over the past 2 decades.
過去20年間にわたって。
Over the past 2 decades.
Please do not hesitate to contact us. Please do not hesitate to contact us.
私たちに連絡することを躊躇しないでください。
Please do not hesitate to contact us.
A more profitable market. A more profitable market.
より収益性の高い市場。
A more profitable market.
Make adjustments to the plan. Make adjustments to the plan.
計画を調整する。
Make adjustments to the plan.
Electronic components. Electronic components.
電子部品。
Electronic components.
Adopt a plan. Adopt a plan.
計画を採用する。
Adopt a plan.
An alternative date. An alternative date.
代替日。
An alternative date.
A mutual interest. A mutual interest.
相互利益。
A mutual interest.
A normal procedure. A normal procedure.
通常の手順。
A normal procedure.
At regular intervals. At regular intervals.
定期的に。
At regular intervals.
Artists and craft people. Artists and craft people.
芸術家や職人たち。
Artists and craft people.
A convention venue. A convention venue.
コンベンション会場。
A convention venue.
A sales representative. A sales representative.
営業担当者。
A sales representative.
By public transportation. By public transportation.
公共交通機関で。
By public transportation.
Invest in a new plant. Invest in a new plant.
新しい工場に投資する。
Invest in a new plant.
Affordably priced items. Affordably priced items.
お手頃価格のアイテム。
Affordably priced items.
Research findings. Research findings.
研究結果。
Research findings.
Timely announcement. Timely announcement.
タイムリーな発表。
Timely announcement.
The most promising applicant. The most promising applicant.
最も有望な応募者。
The most promising applicant.
Travel tips about packing. Travel tips about packing.
パッキングに関する旅行のヒント。
Travel tips about packing.
A stable supply of electricity. A stable supply of electricity.
電力の安定供給。
A stable supply of electricity.
A steep drop in sales. A steep drop in sales.
売上の急激な減少。
A steep drop in sales.
We are confident that. We are confident that.
私たちは次のことを確信しています。
We are confident that.
We are convinced that. We are convinced that.
私たちはそう確信しています。
We are convinced that.
Retain a receipt. Retain a receipt.
領収書を保持する。
Retain a receipt.
Please find enclosed by resume. Please find enclosed by resume.
履歴書に同封されておりますので、ご覧ください。
Please find enclosed by resume.
Acquire a company. Acquire a company.
会社を買収する。
Acquire a company.
Experience in a related field. Experience in a related field.
関連分野での経験。
Experience in a related field.
I definitely need the item. I definitely need the item.
そのアイテムは絶対に必要です。
I definitely need the item.
An excerpt from a speech. An excerpt from a speech.
スピーチからの抜粋。
An excerpt from a speech.
Distinguish between cause and effect. Distinguish between cause and effect.
原因と結果を区別する。
Distinguish between cause and effect.
A relatively recent trend. A relatively recent trend.
比較的最近の傾向。
A relatively recent trend.
Thorough review. Thorough review.
徹底的なレビュー。
Thorough review.
Take measurements of a table. Take measurements of a table.
テーブルの寸法を測る。
Take measurements of a table.
Under any circumstance. Under any circumstance.
いかなる状況下でも。
Under any circumstance.
Overcome the difficulties. Overcome the difficulties.
困難を克服する。
Overcome the difficulties.
An immense amount of money. An immense amount of money.
莫大な金額。
An immense amount of money.
File a claim. File a claim.
請求を提出する。
File a claim.
A panel of experts. A panel of experts.
専門家委員会。
A panel of experts.
The bottom portion of the ticket. The bottom portion of the ticket.
チケットの下の部分。
The bottom portion of the ticket.
All company personnel. All company personnel.
会社関係者全員。
All company personnel.
Telephone service was restored this morning. Telephone service was restored this morning.
今朝電話が復旧しました。
Telephone service was restored this morning.
Conduct a survey. Conduct a survey.
調査を実施します。
Conduct a survey.
Assume responsibility. Assume responsibility.
責任を負います。
Assume responsibility.
Produce dependable cars and trucks. Produce dependable cars and trucks.
信頼できる自動車とトラックを生産する。
Produce dependable cars and trucks.
Accurate sales figures. Accurate sales figures.
正確な売上高。
Accurate sales figures.
I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate your help.
ご協力に本当に感謝しています。
I really appreciate your help.
Primary duties. Primary duties.
主な任務。
Primary duties.
Teaching experience is desirable. Teaching experience is desirable.
指導経験が望ましい。
Teaching experience is desirable.
Deposit and balance. Deposit and balance.
入金と残高。
Deposit and balance.
The completion of the project. The completion of the project.
プロジェクトの完了。
The completion of the project.
Appropriate clothes for a job interview. Appropriate clothes for a job interview.
就職面接に適した服装。
Appropriate clothes for a job interview.
A challenging task. A challenging task.
やりがいのある仕事。
A challenging task.
Various factors. Various factors.
様々な要因。
Various factors.
Local residents. Local residents.
地域住民。
Local residents.
Proof of purchase. Proof of purchase.
購入証明書。
Proof of purchase.
Vote against a proposal. Vote against a proposal.
提案に反対票を投じる。
Vote against a proposal.
A rental agreement. A rental agreement.
レンタル契約書。
A rental agreement.
Check extremely carefully. Check extremely carefully.
非常に慎重にチェックする。
Check extremely carefully.
Michael's personal physician. Michael's personal physician.
マイケルの主治医。
Michael's personal physician.
Track and order. Track and order.
注文を追跡する。
Track and order.
Shipment status. Shipment status.
出荷状況。
Shipment status.
Locally grown crops. Locally grown crops.
地元で栽培された作物。
Locally grown crops.
A landscaping company. A landscaping company.
造園会社。
A landscaping company.
Severe damage. Severe damage.
深刻な被害。
Severe damage.
A luxury sedan. A luxury sedan.
高級セダン。
A luxury sedan.
Daily output of a factory. Daily output of a factory.
工場の1日の生産量。
Daily output of a factory.
A remote mountain village. A remote mountain village.
人里離れた山間の村。
A remote mountain village.
The problem was resolved. The problem was resolved.
問題は解決されました。
The problem was resolved.
The new employee orientation. The new employee orientation.
新入社員オリエンテーション。
The new employee orientation.
A packet of materials. A packet of materials.
材料のパック。
A packet of materials.
A spacious room. A spacious room.
広々とした部屋。
A spacious room.
A modest increase in price. A modest increase in price.
わずかな値上げ。
A modest increase in price.
Impose a fee on customers. Impose a fee on customers.
顧客に手数料を課す。
Impose a fee on customers.
A minimum of 10 years. A minimum of 10 years.
最低10年。
A minimum of 10 years.
A heated debate. A heated debate.
白熱した議論。
A heated debate.
A regular checkup. A regular checkup.
定期検査。
A regular checkup.
The reverse side. The reverse side.
裏側。
The reverse side.
Organize an event. Organize an event.
イベントを企画する。
Organize an event.
Find a replacement for text. Find a replacement for text.
テックスの代わりを見つける。
Find a replacement for text.
For no apparent reason. For no apparent reason.
明白な理由もなく。
For no apparent reason.
Reduce inventory. Reduce inventory.
在庫を減らす。
Reduce inventory.
A newly renovated library. A newly renovated library.
新しく改装された図書館。
A newly renovated library.
Contact a reference. Contact a reference.
リファレンスに連絡する。
Contact a reference.
Consistently rank among the top 10 universities. Consistently rank among the top 10 universities.
常にトップ10にランクインしている大学。
Consistently rank among the top 10 universities.
The highly anticipated new book. The highly anticipated new book.
待望の新しい本。
The highly anticipated new book.
A strong commitment to quality. A strong commitment to quality.
品質に対する強いこだわり。
A strong commitment to quality.
Retail stores. Retail stores.
小売店。
Retail stores.
Improve productivity. Improve productivity.
生産性の向上。
Improve productivity.
Text has been assigned the work. Text has been assigned the work.
テックスにその仕事が割り当てられました。
Text has been assigned the work.
Renew a contract. Renew a contract.
契約を更新する。
Renew a contract.
A successful candidate. A successful candidate.
成功した候補者。
A successful candidate.
The original quote. The original quote.
元の引用。
The original quote.
Reply swiftly. Reply swiftly.
すぐに返信する。
Reply swiftly.
Find even the smallest defects. Find even the smallest defects.
最小の欠陥も見つけます。
Find even the smallest defects.
An economical printer. An economical printer.
経済的なプリンタ
An economical printer.
Escort visitors to their destinations. Escort visitors to their destinations.
ー。訪問者を目的地までエスコートする。
Escort visitors to their destinations.
Illustrate the point. Illustrate the point.
要点を説明する。
Illustrate the point.
A dominant position in the market. A dominant position in the market.
市場での支配的な地位。
A dominant position in the market.
The meeting starts promptly at 1 p.m. The meeting starts promptly at 1 p.m.
会議は午後1時にすぐに始まります。
The meeting starts promptly at 1 p.m.
Outdated Toeic books. Outdated Toeic books.
古くなった TOEIC の本。
Outdated Toeic books.
The weather in Auckland is quite agreeable. The weather in Auckland is quite agreeable.
オークランドの天気はとても過ごしやすいです。
The weather in Auckland is quite agreeable.
Tex occasionally travels abroad. Tex occasionally travels abroad.
テックスは時々海外旅行に行きます。
Tex occasionally travels abroad.
Inspect a building. Inspect a building.
建物を検査する。
Inspect a building.
A marketing strategy. A marketing strategy.
マーケティング戦略。
A marketing strategy.
Wear protective clothing. Wear protective clothing.
防護服を着用する。
Wear protective clothing.
Resume operations. Resume operations.
業務を再開する。
Resume operations.
A new security system was implemented. A new security system was implemented.
新しいセキュリティシステムが導入されました。
A new security system was implemented.
The transition from student to professional. The transition from student to professional.
学生からプロへの移行。
The transition from student to professional.
Transform a supply room into an office. Transform a supply room into an office.
供給室をオフィスに変える。
Transform a supply room into an office.
Assemble the materials. Assemble the materials.
材料を組み立てる。
Assemble the materials.
Alert text to the problem. Alert text to the problem.
テックスに問題を警告する。
Alert text to the problem.
Performance evaluation. Performance evaluation.
性能評価。
Performance evaluation.
An option to change the date. An option to change the date.
日付を変更するオプション。
An option to change the date.
I have eaten at numerous local restaurants. I have eaten at numerous local restaurants.
私は数多くの地元のレストランで食事をしました。
I have eaten at numerous local restaurants.
An accomplished designer. An accomplished designer.
熟練したデザイナー。
An accomplished designer.
Deserve a promotion. Deserve a promotion.
昇進に値する。
Deserve a promotion.
A dress patterned with flowers. A dress patterned with flowers.
花柄のドレス。
A dress patterned with flowers.
Street parking is prohibited in this area. Street parking is prohibited in this area.
このエリアでの路上駐車は禁止されています。
Street parking is prohibited in this area.
Provide relief to people. Provide relief to people.
人々に安らぎを与える。
Provide relief to people.
The company's mission. The company's mission.
会社の使命。
The company's mission.
Restrict employees from accessing the internet. Restrict employees from accessing the internet.
従業員のインターネットへのアクセスを制限する。
Restrict employees from accessing the internet.
The weather is cold, so dress accordingly. The weather is cold, so dress accordingly.
天気が寒いので、それに応じた服装をしてください。
The weather is cold, so dress accordingly.
A pension plan. A pension plan.
年金制度。
A pension plan.
Some experts predict that. Some experts predict that.
一部の専門家はこう予測している。
Some experts predict that.
Tex was eventually promoted the CEO. Tex was eventually promoted the CEO.
テックスは最終的に CEO に昇進しました。
Tex was eventually promoted the CEO.
An innovative technology. An innovative technology.
革新的な技術。
An innovative technology.
The scene of the investigation. The scene of the investigation.
捜査の現場。
The scene of the investigation.
Reserve the right to cancel an order. Reserve the right to cancel an order.
注文をキャンセルする権利を留保します。
Reserve the right to cancel an order.
3 district features. 3 district features.
3つの地区の特徴。
3 district features.
Register for employee training. Register for employee training.
従業員トレーニングに登録する。
Register for employee training.
The facility houses 6 laboratories. The facility houses 6 laboratories.
この施設には6つの研究室があります。
The facility houses 6 laboratories.
Resign without notice. Resign without notice.
予告なく辞任する。
Resign without notice.
Delicate negotiations. Delicate negotiations.
デリケートな交渉。
Delicate negotiations.
Honor an employee. Honor an employee.
従業員を敬う。
Honor an employee.
A 6-piece assortment. A 6-piece assortment.
6個詰め合わせ。
A 6-piece assortment.
Substitute butter for vegetable oil. Substitute butter for vegetable oil.
植物油の代わりにバターを使う。
Substitute butter for vegetable oil.
Relocate an office. Relocate an office.
オフィスを移転する。
Relocate an office.
Tex was reluctant to talk about it. Tex was reluctant to talk about it.
テックスはそれについて話すことに消極的だった。
Tex was reluctant to talk about it.
Dispose of garbage. Dispose of garbage.
ゴミを処分する。
Dispose of garbage.
Work independently and as a team member. Work independently and as a team member.
独立してチームメンバーとして働く。
Work independently and as a team member.
The problems all stem from Tex. The problems all stem from Tex.
問題はすべてテックスに起因する。
The problems all stem from Tex.
Convert a warehouse into an office. Convert a warehouse into an office.
倉庫をオフィスに変える。
Convert a warehouse into an office.
Urge Tex to change his mind. Urge Tex to change his mind.
テックスに考えを変えるよう促す。
Urge Tex to change his mind.
Enlarge a house. Enlarge a house.
家を大きくする。
Enlarge a house.
It is doubtful that Tex will succeed. It is doubtful that Tex will succeed.
テックスが成功するかどうかは疑わしい。
It is doubtful that Tex will succeed.
The machine is still functional. The machine is still functional.
機械はまだ機能しています。
The machine is still functional.
Fulfill a requirement. Fulfill a requirement.
要件を満たす。
Fulfill a requirement.
Approximately 2 hours. Approximately 2 hours.
約2時間。
Approximately 2 hours.
Corporate headquarters in New York. Corporate headquarters in New York.
ニューヨークの本社。
Corporate headquarters in New York.
Form an alliance. Form an alliance.
同盟を結ぶ。
Form an alliance.
Routine maintenance work. Routine maintenance work.
日常的なメンテナンス作業。
Routine maintenance work.
Undertake a study. Undertake a study.
研究に取り組む。
Undertake a study.
Highly knowledgeable about investments. Highly knowledgeable about investments.
投資に関する知識が豊富。
Highly knowledgeable about investments.
The company specializes in web design. The company specializes in web design.
ウェブデザインを専門とする会社です。
The company specializes in web design.
The first phase. The first phase.
最初の段階。
The first phase.
A construction permit. A construction permit.
建設許可。
A construction permit.
A regional sales meeting. A regional sales meeting.
地域の販売会議。
A regional sales meeting.
My driver's license expires in April. My driver's license expires in April.
私の運転免許証の有効期限は4月です。
My driver's license expires in April.
The sales outlook. The sales outlook.
売上見通し。
The sales outlook.
Generous contributions to a charity. Generous contributions to a charity.
慈善団体への寛大な寄付。
Generous contributions to a charity.
Each room is equipped with internet access. Each room is equipped with internet access.
各部屋にはインターネットアクセスが備わっています。
Each room is equipped with internet access.
Install a new printer. Install a new printer.
新しいプリンターをインストールする。
Install a new printer.
Ask for a prescription. Ask for a prescription.
処方箋を求める。
Ask for a prescription.
Recipients of the prize. Recipients of the prize.
賞の受賞者。
Recipients of the prize.
The new recruits. The new recruits.
新入社員。
The new recruits.
The price includes flights and accommodations. The price includes flights and accommodations.
料金には航空券と宿泊費が含まれています。
The price includes flights and accommodations.
Obtain a grant. Obtain a grant.
助成金を得る。
Obtain a grant.
Seat and meal preferences. Seat and meal preferences.
座席と食事の好み。
Seat and meal preferences.
Sales have been increasing steadily. Sales have been increasing steadily.
売上は順調に伸びています。
Sales have been increasing steadily.
Suspend production. Suspend production.
生産を一時停止する。
Suspend production.
Consult a doctor. Consult a doctor.
医師に相談してください。
Consult a doctor.
Ensure that the products are safe. Ensure that the products are safe.
製品の安全性を確保する。
Ensure that the products are safe.
Tourism industry. Tourism industry.
観光業界。
Tourism industry.
Without the written consent. Without the written consent.
書面による同意なしに。
Without the written consent.
Make sure you have all your belongings. Make sure you have all your belongings.
持ち物がすべて揃っていることを確認してください。
Make sure you have all your belongings.
A local grocery store. A local grocery store.
地元の食料品店。
A local grocery store.
Receive a paycheck. Receive a paycheck.
給料を受け取る。
Receive a paycheck.
Flexible work hours. Flexible work hours.
柔軟な労働時間。
Flexible work hours.
The former and the latter. The former and the latter.
前者と後者。
The former and the latter.
Modify a contract. Modify a contract.
契約を変更する。
Modify a contract.
Operate in multiple countries. Operate in multiple countries.
複数の国で活動する。
Operate in multiple countries.
Profile a business person. Profile a business person.
ビジネスパーソンのプロフィール。
Profile a business person.
Rapidly and precisely. Rapidly and precisely.
迅速かつ正確に。
Rapidly and precisely.
Tex was exhausted. Tex was exhausted.
テックスは疲れ切っていた。
Tex was exhausted.
A timeline of events. A timeline of events.
イベントのタイムライン。
A timeline of events.
A six-digit code. A six-digit code.
6桁のコード。
A six-digit code.
Reimburse travel expenses. Reimburse travel expenses.
旅費を払い戻す。
Reimburse travel expenses.
Reach a compromise. Reach a compromise.
妥協に達する。
Reach a compromise.
The objective of the survey. The objective of the survey.
調査の目的。
The objective of the survey.
Check the website periodically. Check the website periodically.
ウェブサイトを定期的にチェックする。
Check the website periodically.
Extensive analysis. Extensive analysis.
広範な分析。
Extensive analysis.
A combined effort. A combined effort.
力を合わせた努力。
A combined effort.
Tex repeatedly called the number. Tex repeatedly called the number.
テックスはその番号に繰り返し電話をかけた。
Tex repeatedly called the number.
We are dedicated to providing quality service. We are dedicated to providing quality service.
私たちは質の高いサービスを提供することに専念しています。
We are dedicated to providing quality service.
An adequate explanation. An adequate explanation.
十分な説明。
An adequate explanation.
Use fresh ingredients. Use fresh ingredients.
新鮮な食材を使用する。
Use fresh ingredients.
Open an outlet in Japan. Open an outlet in Japan.
日本に店舗をオープンする。
Open an outlet in Japan.
Sales have increased considerably. Sales have increased considerably.
売上が大幅に増加しました。
Sales have increased considerably.
Tex is qualified for the position. Tex is qualified for the position.
テックスはその職に適任です。
Tex is qualified for the position.
Acknowledge receipt of the order. Acknowledge receipt of the order.
注文の受領を確認する。
Acknowledge receipt of the order.
A reliable secretary. A reliable secretary.
信頼できる秘書。
A reliable secretary.
A well-deserved reputation. A well-deserved reputation.
当然の評判。
A well-deserved reputation.
Prepare an agenda beforehand. Prepare an agenda beforehand.
事前に議題を準備する。
Prepare an agenda beforehand.
Valid until the end of May. Valid until the end of May.
5月末まで有効。
Valid until the end of May.
An inspiring speech. An inspiring speech.
感動的なスピーチ。
An inspiring speech.
Work a lot of overtime. Work a lot of overtime.
たくさんの残業をする。
Work a lot of overtime.
An authorized dealer. An authorized dealer.
正規代理店。
An authorized dealer.
Easily accessible by train. Easily accessible by train.
電車で簡単にアクセスできる。
Easily accessible by train.
Give a superb presentation. Give a superb presentation.
素晴らしいプレゼンテーションをする。
Give a superb presentation.
Donations to the museum. Donations to the museum.
博物館への寄付。
Donations to the museum.
Revise a plan. Revise a plan.
計画を修正する。
Revise a plan.
Refreshments will be served. Refreshments will be served.
軽食をご用意いたします。
Refreshments will be served.
Whereas sales increased, profits dropped. Whereas sales increased, profits dropped.
売上は増加したが、利益は減少した。
Whereas sales increased, profits dropped.
The regulations clearly specify that. The regulations clearly specify that.
規制には明確に明記されています。
The regulations clearly specify that.
Countless times. Countless times.
数えきれないほど。
Countless times.
Media coverage. Media coverage.
マスコミ報道。
Media coverage.
Tex is looking forward to the banquet. Tex is looking forward to the banquet.
テックスは宴会を楽しみにしています。
Tex is looking forward to the banquet.
Dependence on imported oil. Dependence on imported oil.
輸入石油に依存している。
Dependence on imported oil.
The system worked exceptionally well. The system worked exceptionally well.
このシステムは非常にうまく機能しました。
The system worked exceptionally well.
The rent includes all utility. The rent includes all utility.
家賃には光熱費もすべて含まれております。
The rent includes all utility.
Thank you for your inquiry. Thank you for your inquiry.
お問い合わせいただきありがとうございます。
Thank you for your inquiry.
Unfavorable market conditions. Unfavorable market conditions.
不利な市況。
Unfavorable market conditions.
Be comparable in size to Tokyo Dome. Be comparable in size to Tokyo Dome.
東京ドームに匹敵する大きさである。
Be comparable in size to Tokyo Dome.
Wasteful spending. Wasteful spending.
無駄な出費。
Wasteful spending.
A blueprint for the new theater. A blueprint for the new theater.
新しい劇場の青写真。
A blueprint for the new theater.
An administrative assistant. An administrative assistant.
管理アシスタント。
An administrative assistant.
A storage facility. A storage facility.
保管施設。
A storage facility.
A copy of the certificate. A copy of the certificate.
証明書のコピー。
A copy of the certificate.
The remainder of the budget. The remainder of the budget.
予算の残り。
The remainder of the budget.
A bank transaction. A bank transaction.
銀行取引。
A bank transaction.
This is Tex Cato from Tex Pharmacy. This is Tex Cato from Tex Pharmacy.
テックス薬局のテックス加藤です。
This is Tex Cato from Tex Pharmacy.
Boost the company's profit. Boost the company's profit.
会社の利益を増やす。
Boost the company's profit.
The staff was courteous. The staff was courteous.
スタッフは丁寧でした。
The staff was courteous.
Generate profits. Generate profits.
利益を生み出す。
Generate profits.
Pay tuition fees. Pay tuition fees.
授業料を支払う。
Pay tuition fees.
The most recent statistics. The most recent statistics.
最新の統計。
The most recent statistics.
Fill out a questionnaire. Fill out a questionnaire.
アンケートに記入する。
Fill out a questionnaire.
Subscribe to a magazine. Subscribe to a magazine.
雑誌を購読する。
Subscribe to a magazine.
Summary. Summary.
まとめ。
Summary.
The pipe under the sink is leaking. The pipe under the sink is leaking.
シンク下のパイプから水漏れが発生しています。
The pipe under the sink is leaking.
The assessment of the value. The assessment of the value.
価値の評価。
The assessment of the value.
A motivated individual. A motivated individual.
やる気のある個人。
A motivated individual.
A diverse group of experts. A diverse group of experts.
多様な専門家集団。
A diverse group of experts.
A full refund. A full refund.
全額返金。
A full refund.
Monitor inventory levels. Monitor inventory levels.
在庫レベルを監視する。
Monitor inventory levels.
Publicize a book. Publicize a book.
本を宣伝する。
Publicize a book.
Be eligible to receive paid holidays. Be eligible to receive paid holidays.
有給休暇の取得資格があること。
Be eligible to receive paid holidays.
A complimentary breakfast. A complimentary breakfast.
無料の朝食。
A complimentary breakfast.
Damage in transit. Damage in transit.
輸送中の損傷。
Damage in transit.
Kitchen appliances. Kitchen appliances.
キッチン家電。
Kitchen appliances.
Please refrain from using mobile phones. Please refrain from using mobile phones.
携帯電話のご利用はご遠慮ください。
Please refrain from using mobile phones.
A product brochure. A product brochure.
製品パンフレット。
A product brochure.
An informative seminar. An informative seminar.
有益なセミナー。
An informative seminar.
Add salt to enhance the flavor. Add salt to enhance the flavor.
塩を加えて風味を高めます。
Add salt to enhance the flavor.
Prior to the meeting. Prior to the meeting.
会議の前に。
Prior to the meeting.
A 2-year lease. A 2-year lease.
2年間のリース。
A 2-year lease.
Give an overview. Give an overview.
概要を説明する。
Give an overview.
Clarify the situation. Clarify the situation.
状況を明確にする。
Clarify the situation.
The report was clear and concise. The report was clear and concise.
報告書は明確かつ簡潔でした。
The report was clear and concise.
We are really understaffed. We are really understaffed.
本当に人手不足なんです。
We are really understaffed.
An embarrassing failure. An embarrassing failure.
恥ずかしい失敗。
An embarrassing failure.
Send an itinerary. Send an itinerary.
旅程を送信する。
Send an itinerary.
In a calm manner. In a calm manner.
穏やかな態度で。
In a calm manner.
Make upgrades to the air conditioning system. Make upgrades to the air conditioning system.
空調システムをアップグレードする。
Make upgrades to the air conditioning system.
Mergers and acquisitions. Mergers and acquisitions.
合併と買収。
Mergers and acquisitions.
Notify employees of the change. Notify employees of the change.
従業員に変更を通知する。
Notify employees of the change.
The tentative schedule. The tentative schedule.
暫定的なスケジュール。
The tentative schedule.
A beverage manufacturer. A beverage manufacturer.
飲料メーカー。
A beverage manufacturer.
Be compensated for damage. Be compensated for damage.
損害を賠償される。
Be compensated for damage.
Shareholders meeting. Shareholders meeting.
株主総会。
Shareholders meeting.
A certified building inspector. A certified building inspector.
認定建築検査士。
A certified building inspector.
Work in collaboration with others. Work in collaboration with others.
他の人と協力して働く。
Work in collaboration with others.
Specifications for the project. Specifications for the project.
プロジェクトの仕様。
Specifications for the project.
Confidential materials. Confidential materials.
機密資料。
Confidential materials.
The fundraising diner. The fundraising diner.
募金活動のディナー。
The fundraising diner.
Garment manufacturers. Garment manufacturers.
衣料品メーカ
Garment manufacturers.
Tex attributes his success to luck. Tex attributes his success to luck.
ー。テックスは自分の成功は幸運のおかげだと考えています。
Tex attributes his success to luck.
A vacant unit in an apartment building. A vacant unit in an apartment building.
アパートの空き部屋。
A vacant unit in an apartment building.
She will reportedly play the lead role. She will reportedly play the lead role.
彼女が主役を演じると伝えられている。
She will reportedly play the lead role.
State-of-the-art equipment. State-of-the-art equipment.
最先端の設備。
State-of-the-art equipment.
Good communication is vital in the workplace. Good communication is vital in the workplace.
職場では良好なコミュニケーションが不可欠です。
Good communication is vital in the workplace.
Revitalize a community. Revitalize a community.
コミュニティを活性化する。
Revitalize a community.
Personalize a product. Personalize a product.
製品をパーソナライズする。
Personalize a product.
A masterpiece of European painting. A masterpiece of European painting.
ヨーロッパ絵画の傑作。
A masterpiece of European painting.
Please include your portfolio. Please include your portfolio.
あなたのポートフォリオも含めてください。
Please include your portfolio.
A travel voucher. A travel voucher.
旅行券。
A travel voucher.
A renowned architect. A renowned architect.
有名な建築家。
A renowned architect.
French cuisine. French cuisine.
フランス料理。
French cuisine.
Photographs capture memorable moments in life. Photographs capture memorable moments in life.
写真は人生の思い出に残る瞬間を捉えます。
Photographs capture memorable moments in life.
Encounter a serious problem. Encounter a serious problem.
深刻な問題に遭遇する。
Encounter a serious problem.
Prominently displayed in a magazine. Prominently displayed in a magazine.
雑誌に大きく掲載される。
Prominently displayed in a magazine.
Undergo training. Undergo training.
訓練を受ける。
Undergo training.
Situated downtown, the hotel is convenient. Situated downtown, the hotel is convenient.
ダウンタウンに位置し、便利なホテルです。
Situated downtown, the hotel is convenient.
Show moderate interest. Show moderate interest.
適度な関心を示す。
Show moderate interest.
Because of a scheduling conflict. Because of a scheduling conflict.
スケジュールの競合のため。
Because of a scheduling conflict.
Friends and acquaintances. Friends and acquaintances.
友人や知人。
Friends and acquaintances.
Positive reviews from critics. Positive reviews from critics.
批評家からの肯定的なレビュー。
Positive reviews from critics.
I'm thrilled to see you. I'm thrilled to see you.
お会いできてとても嬉しいです。
I'm thrilled to see you.
Abundant opportunities for career advancement. Abundant opportunities for career advancement.
キャリアアップのチャンスが豊富。
Abundant opportunities for career advancement.
Fat-free dairy products. Fat-free dairy products.
無脂肪乳製品。
Fat-free dairy products.
Experience at a managerial level. Experience at a managerial level.
管理職レベルの経験。
Experience at a managerial level.
We appreciate your patronage. We appreciate your patronage.
平素は格別のご厚配を賜り、厚く、ご礼申し上げます。
We appreciate your patronage.
A last-minute change. A last-minute change.
土壇場での変更。
A last-minute change.
Available exclusively to our members. Available exclusively to our members.
会員限定でご利用いただけます。
Available exclusively to our members.
A useful perspective on the topic. A useful perspective on the topic.
このトピックに関する有益な視点。
A useful perspective on the topic.
Safety measures. Safety measures.
安全対策。
Safety measures.
On the premises. On the premises.
敷地内。
On the premises.
A faculty member at Toeic College. A faculty member at Toeic College.
テックス大学の教員。
A faculty member at Toeic College.
Advertising revenue. Advertising revenue.
広告収入。
Advertising revenue.
Initiate a negotiation. Initiate a negotiation.
交渉を開始する。
Initiate a negotiation.
Compile a list of participants. Compile a list of participants.
参加者のリストを作成する。
Compile a list of participants.
The report was commissioned by Toeic Corporation. The report was commissioned by Toeic Corporation.
この報告書は、テックス社の委託により作成された。
The report was commissioned by Toeic Corporation.
The biography of Steve Jobs. The biography of Steve Jobs.
スティーブ・ジョブズの伝記。
The biography of Steve Jobs.
Edit a manuscript. Edit a manuscript.
原稿を編集する。
Edit a manuscript.
The vast majority of people in Japan. The vast majority of people in Japan.
日本の大多数の人は、
The vast majority of people in Japan.
Overcome an obstacle. Overcome an obstacle.
障害を克服する。
Overcome an obstacle.
A circulation desk. A circulation desk.
貸し出しカウンター。
A circulation desk.
Detect an error. Detect an error.
エラーを検出する。
Detect an error.
Be solely responsible for the decision. Be solely responsible for the decision.
その決定に対して単独で責任を負う。
Be solely responsible for the decision.
Strikingly different. Strikingly different.
著しく異なる。
Strikingly different.
Weigh an offer. Weigh an offer.
オファーを検討する。
Weigh an offer.
The trains originate from Tokyo Station. The trains originate from Tokyo Station.
電車は東京駅から出発します。
The trains originate from Tokyo Station.
Within the confines of the law. Within the confines of the law.
法律の範囲内で。
Within the confines of the law.
Have no obligation to do. Have no obligation to do.
する義務はない。
Have no obligation to do.
Fierce competition. Fierce competition.
激烈な競争。
Fierce competition.
The event coincides with Toeic's birthday. The event coincides with Toeic's birthday.
このイベントは、テックスの誕生日と一致します。
The event coincides with Toeic's birthday.
Toeic was instrumental in the project. Toeic was instrumental in the project.
テックスはプロジェクトに貢献しました。
Toeic was instrumental in the project.
Be proficient in English. Be proficient in English.
英語に堪能であること。
Be proficient in English.
Speculation from industry experts. Speculation from industry experts.
業界専門家の推測。
Speculation from industry experts.
Topics relevant to the work. Topics relevant to the work.
仕事に関連したトピック。
Topics relevant to the work.
Only a fraction of the original price. Only a fraction of the original price.
元の価格のほんの一部。
Only a fraction of the original price.
Subtle differences. Subtle differences.
微妙な違い。
Subtle differences.
Tex is overwhelmed with paperwork. Tex is overwhelmed with paperwork.
テックスは事務手続きに追われている。
Tex is overwhelmed with paperwork.
A prosperous town. A prosperous town.
豊かな町。
A prosperous town.
A growth initiative. A growth initiative.
成長への取り組み。
A growth initiative.
Innovation is crucial for business success. Innovation is crucial for business success.
ビジネスの成功にはイノベーションが不可欠です。
Innovation is crucial for business success.
The community enthusiastically supports the event. The community enthusiastically supports the event.
コミュニティはこのイベントを熱心にサポートしています。
The community enthusiastically supports the event.
A sequence of events. A sequence of events.
一連の出来事。
A sequence of events.
A shopping excursion. A shopping excursion.
買い物旅行。
A shopping excursion.
A picturesque village. A picturesque village.
絵のように美しい村。
A picturesque village.
An antique timepiece. An antique timepiece.
アンティーク時計。
An antique timepiece.
Preliminary results from a survey. Preliminary results from a survey.
調査の暫定結果。
Preliminary results from a survey.
Execute a plan. Execute a plan.
計画を実行する。
Execute a plan.
A matter of the utmost importance. A matter of the utmost importance.
最も重要な問題。
A matter of the utmost importance.
Construction will commence in September. Construction will commence in September.
9月に建設が始まる。
Construction will commence in September.
The scope of the study. The scope of the study.
研究の範囲。
The scope of the study.
British shoppers and their American counterparts. British shoppers and their American counterparts.
イギリスの買い物客とアメリカの買い物客。
British shoppers and their American counterparts.
Apply for a patent. Apply for a patent.
特許を申請する。
Apply for a patent.
Shop online, thus avoiding the long lines. Shop online, thus avoiding the long lines.
オンラインで買い物をすることで、長蛇の列を避けることができます。
Shop online, thus avoiding the long lines.
Affordable yet durable. Affordable yet durable.
手頃な価格でありながら、耐久性のある。
Affordable yet durable.
Expertise in computer programming. Expertise in computer programming.
コンピュータープログラミングの専門知識。
Expertise in computer programming.
A comprehensive list of products. A comprehensive list of products.
製品の包括的なリスト。
A comprehensive list of products.
The subsequent day. The subsequent day.
翌日。
The subsequent day.
Inclement weather. Inclement weather.
荒れ模様の天気。
Inclement weather.
Excellent credentials as a scientist. Excellent credentials as a scientist.
科学者としての優れた資格。
Excellent credentials as a scientist.
Tex voluntarily left the company. Tex voluntarily left the company.
テックスは自主的に会社を辞めた。
Tex voluntarily left the company.
We will not be liable for any damage. We will not be liable for any damage.
いかなる損害についても責任を負いかねます。
We will not be liable for any damage.
The dessert complements the main dish. The dessert complements the main dish.
デザートはメインディッシュを引き立てます。
The dessert complements the main dish.
Energy conservation. Energy conservation.
エネルギー保全。
Energy conservation.
Delegate authority to subordinates. Delegate authority to subordinates.
部下に権限を移譲する。
Delegate authority to subordinates.
Make a bid. Make a bid.
入札する。
Make a bid.
Talk informally with the general manager. Talk informally with the general manager.
ゼネラルマネージャーと非公式に話す。
Talk informally with the general manager.
Unanimous approval. Unanimous approval.
満場一致の承認。
Unanimous approval.
Prospective customers. Prospective customers.
見込み客。
Prospective customers.
A letter to commend an employee. A letter to commend an employee.
従業員を表彰する手紙。
A letter to commend an employee.
A remedy for slow sales. A remedy for slow sales.
売上不振の解決策。
A remedy for slow sales.
A special detergent. A special detergent.
特別な洗剤。
A special detergent.
Withstand high temperatures. Withstand high temperatures.
高温に耐える。
Withstand high temperatures.
Give a persuasive speech. Give a persuasive speech.
説得力のあるスピーチをする。
Give a persuasive speech.
In the previous correspondence. In the previous correspondence.
前回のやりとりで。
In the previous correspondence.
Intentionally delay payments. Intentionally delay payments.
意図的に支払いを遅らせる。
Intentionally delay payments.
Enforce a new policy. Enforce a new policy.
新しいポリシーを施行する。
Enforce a new policy.
In the overhead compartment. In the overhead compartment.
頭上のコンパートメント内。
In the overhead compartment.
Strive to cut costs. Strive to cut costs.
コスト削減に努める。
Strive to cut costs.
Speak eloquently. Speak eloquently.
雄弁に話す。
Speak eloquently.
A notable feature. A notable feature.
注目すべき機能。
A notable feature.
Different from the predecessor. Different from the predecessor.
前任者とは違う。
Different from the predecessor.
Hourly workers. Hourly workers.
時給労働者。
Hourly workers.
The kitchen is outfitted with new appliances. The kitchen is outfitted with new appliances.
キッチンには新しい家電が備わっています。
The kitchen is outfitted with new appliances.
A good indicator of success. A good indicator of success.
成功の良い指標。
A good indicator of success.
A security lapse. A security lapse.
セキュリティ上の過失。
A security lapse.
As a token of our appreciation for. As a token of our appreciation for.
私たちの感謝の印として。
As a token of our appreciation for.
A subsidiary of a Japanese company. A subsidiary of a Japanese company.
日本企業の子会社。
A subsidiary of a Japanese company.
Call a plumber. Call a plumber.
配管工に電話する。
Call a plumber.
The company has an on-site childcare center. The company has an on-site childcare center.
会社内に託児所を併設しております。
The company has an on-site childcare center.
Hundreds of submissions from the readers. Hundreds of submissions from the readers.
読者からの何百もの投稿。
Hundreds of submissions from the readers.
The tower is the town's a landmark. The tower is the town's a landmark.
塔は町のランドマークです。
The tower is the town's landmark.
A wildlife photographer. A wildlife photographer.
野生動物の写真家。
A wildlife photographer.
An apprentice technician. An apprentice technician.
見習い技術者。
An apprentice technician.
One of Tokyo's premier restaurants. One of Tokyo's premier restaurants.
東京の最高級レストランの一つ。
One of Tokyo's premier restaurants.
A 3-day intensive training seminar. A 3-day intensive training seminar.
3日間の集中トレーニングセミナー。
A 3-day intensive training seminar.
Make amendments to the contract. Make amendments to the contract.
契約を修正する。
Make amendments to the contract.
Tex and Masaya, 16 and 18, respectively. Tex and Masaya, 16 and 18, respectively.
テックスとマサヤ、それぞれ16歳と18歳。
Tex and Masaya, 16 and 18, respectively.
Check fabric samples. Check fabric samples.
生地サンプルをチェックする。
Check fabric samples.
Catering service. Catering service.
ケータリングサービス。
Catering service.
A fully furnished room. A fully furnished room.
設備の整った部屋。
A fully furnished room.
Publish a periodical. Publish a periodical.
定期刊行物を発行する。
Publish a periodical.
Everything arrived intact. Everything arrived intact.
すべてがそのまま届きました。
Everything arrived intact.
For the duration of the event. For the duration of the event.
イベント期間中。
For the duration of the event.
Receive a medical diagnosis. Receive a medical diagnosis.
医学的診断を受ける。
Receive a medical diagnosis.
Surpass last year's sales. Surpass last year's sales.
昨年の売り上げを上回る。
Surpass last year's sales.
A construction contractor. A construction contractor.
建設請負業者。
A construction contractor.
Staff turnover. Staff turnover.
離職。
Staff turnover.
The rule is applicable to all employees. The rule is applicable to all employees.
このルールは、すべての従業員に適用されます。
The rule is applicable to all employees.
The municipal government. The municipal government.
市政府。
The municipal government.
An inactive lifestyle. An inactive lifestyle.
非活動的なライフスタイル。
An inactive lifestyle.
Tailor services to clients' needs. Tailor services to clients' needs.
顧客のニーズに合わせて、サービスを調整する。
Tailor services to clients' needs.
Clerical duties. Clerical duties.
事務業務。
Clerical duties.
Due to time constraint. Due to time constraint.
時間の制約のため。
Due to time constraint.
A prestigious title. A prestigious title.
名誉ある称号。
A prestigious title.
A young entrepreneur. A young entrepreneur.
若い起業家。
A young entrepreneur.
Adverse health effects. Adverse health effects.
健康への悪影響。
Adverse health effects.
A designated parking area. A designated parking area.
指定された駐車場。
A designated parking area.
An advocate for energy efficiency. An advocate for energy efficiency.
エネルギー効率の擁護者。
An advocate for energy efficiency.
Justification for the extra fee. Justification for the extra fee.
追加料金の正当化。
Justification for the extra fee.
Authentic works of art. Authentic works of art.
本物の芸術作品。
Authentic works of art.
A major reorganization. A major reorganization.
大規模な組織再編。
A major reorganization.
A discontinued appliance. A discontinued appliance.
廃止されたアプライアンス。
A discontinued appliance.
Cautiously optimistic about. Cautiously optimistic about.
について、慎重ながらも、楽観的。
Cautiously optimistic about.
As a precaution. As a precaution.
予防措置として。
As a precaution.
The proceeds will go to charity. The proceeds will go to charity.
収益は、慈善団体に寄付されます。
The proceeds will go to charity.
Interact with colleagues. Interact with colleagues.
同僚と交流する。
Interact with colleagues.
An array of books. An array of books.
本の配列。
An array of books.
Fragile items. Fragile items.
壊れやすいもの。
Fragile items.
Persistence in job search. Persistence in job search.
求職活動の粘り強さ。
Persistence in job search.
Please disregard my previous email. Please disregard my previous email.
私の前のメールは無視してください。
Please disregard my previous email.
Colorful illustrations are integrated with the text. Colorful illustrations are integrated with the text.
カラフルなイラストが文字と一体化しています。
Colorful illustrations are integrated with the text.
An automated message. An automated message.
自動メッセージ。
An automated message.
Enroll in an aerobics class. Enroll in an aerobics class.
エアロビクスクラスに登録する。
Enroll in an aerobics class.
A machine malfunction. A machine malfunction.
機械の故障。
A machine malfunction.
An ongoing project. An ongoing project.
進行中のプロジェクト。
An ongoing project.
A cold medication. A cold medication.
風邪薬。
A cold medication.
Amenities such as gyms and swimming pools. Amenities such as gyms and swimming pools.
ジムやプールなどの設備。
Amenities such as gyms and swimming pools.
In observance of the national holiday. In observance of the national holiday.
国民の祝日を遵守して。
In observance of the national holiday.
A sales quota. A sales quota.
販売ノルマ。
A sales quota.
Interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills.
対人能力。
Interpersonal skills.
This product is endorsed by celebrities. This product is endorsed by celebrities.
芸能人からも支持されている商品です。
This product is endorsed by celebrities.
An anonymous donor. An anonymous donor.
匿名の寄付者。
An anonymous donor.
Allocate sufficient budget for a project. Allocate sufficient budget for a project.
プロジェクトに十分な予算を割り当てる。
Allocate sufficient budget for a project.
Lower costs and correspondingly. Lower costs and correspondingly.
コストを削減し、それに応じて。
Lower costs and correspondingly.
State emphatically that. State emphatically that.
それを強調して述べます。
State emphatically that.
A nationally syndicated radio program. A nationally syndicated radio program.
全国放送のラジオ番組。
A nationally syndicated radio program.
An abridged version. An abridged version.
短縮版。
An abridged version.
The company directory. The company directory.
会社ディレクトリ。
The company directory.
Facilitate a discussion. Facilitate a discussion.
議論を促進する。
Facilitate a discussion.
The occupancy rate of hotels. The occupancy rate of hotels.
ホテルの稼働率。
The occupancy rate of hotels.
Pay a premium for organic vegetables. Pay a premium for organic vegetables.
有機野菜にプレミアムを支払う。
Pay a premium for organic vegetables.
The advertisement was misleading. The advertisement was misleading.
その広告は誤解を招くものでした。
The advertisement was misleading.
Family outings. Family outings.
家族の外出。
Family outings.
The copyright law. The copyright law.
著作権法。
The copyright law.
A turnaround plan. A turnaround plan.
再建計画。
A turnaround plan.
Verify the test results. Verify the test results.
テスト結果を検証する。
Verify the test results.
A lengthy process. A lengthy process.
長いプロセス。
A lengthy process.
The table looks sturdy. The table looks sturdy.
テーブルは頑丈そうに見えます。
The table looks sturdy.
Reducing costs, thereby improving profitability. Reducing costs, thereby improving profitability.
コストを削減し、収益性を向上させる。
Reducing costs, thereby improving profitability.
Supplementary charts and graphs. Supplementary charts and graphs.
補足的な図表とグラフ。
Supplementary charts and graphs.
Affordable and nutritious dishes. Affordable and nutritious dishes.
手頃で栄養価の高い料理。
Affordable and nutritious dishes.
Solicit donations. Solicit donations.
寄付を募る。
Solicit donations.
The parking lot was too congested. The parking lot was too congested.
駐車場も大渋滞でした。
The parking lot was too congested.
During the intermission. During the intermission.
休憩中に。
During the intermission.
It is pointless to discuss the matter. It is pointless to discuss the matter.
その問題について議論するのは無意味だ。
It is pointless to discuss the matter.
Oversee a department. Oversee a department.
部門を監督する。
Oversee a department.
Take the scenic route. Take the scenic route.
風光明媚なルートを行く。
Take the scenic route.
Become obsolete. Become obsolete.
時代遅れになる。
Become obsolete.
Unveil a new product. Unveil a new product.
新製品を発表する。
Unveil a new product.
Service interruption. Service interruption.
サービスの中断。
Service interruption.
A rigorous testing process. A rigorous testing process.
厳格なテストプロセス。
A rigorous testing process.
Sustainable energy. Sustainable energy.
持続可能なエネルギー。
Sustainable energy.
It's an oversight on our part. It's an oversight on our part.
それは私たちの見落としです。
It's an oversight on our part.
The event is customarily held in April. The event is customarily held in April.
このイベントは慣例的に4月に開催されます。
The event is customarily held in April.
Incur a fine. Incur a fine.
罰金を課せられる。
Incur a fine.
A duplicate key. A duplicate key.
合鍵。
A duplicate key.
Terminate a contract. Terminate a contract.
契約を終了する。
Terminate a contract.
Gain momentum. Gain momentum.
勢いを得ます。
Gain momentum.
Dilute the paint with water. Dilute the paint with water.
塗料を水で薄める。
Dilute the paint with water.
An affluent neighborhood. An affluent neighborhood.
裕福な近所。
An affluent neighborhood.
Retrieve the data. Retrieve the data.
データを取得する。
Retrieve the data.
Members are exempt from the fee. Members are exempt from the fee.
会員は会費が免除されます。
Members are exempt from the fee.
Stringent quality standards. Stringent quality standards.
厳しい品質基準。
Stringent quality standards.
Adhere to the rules. Adhere to the rules.
規則を遵守する。
Adhere to the rules.
Conform to international standards. Conform to international standards.
国際規格に準拠する。
Conform to international standards.
Comply with the regulations. Comply with the regulations.
規制を遵守する。
Comply with the regulations.
In accordance with the standards. In accordance with the standards.
基準に従って。
In accordance with the standards.
Consistent with the company policies. Consistent with the company policies.
会社の方針と一致している。
Consistent with the company policies.
In keeping with the company policy. In keeping with the company policy.
会社の方針に従って。
In keeping with the company policy.
Abide by the terms of a contract. Abide by the terms of a contract.
契約条件を遵守する。
Abide by the terms of a contract.
A delegation of engineers from Japan. A delegation of engineers from Japan.
日本からの技術者の代表団。
A delegation of engineers from Japan.
The Internet is integral to our lives. The Internet is integral to our lives.
インターネットは私たちの生活に不可欠です。
The Internet is integral to our lives.
Wood is vulnerable to moisture. Wood is vulnerable to moisture.
木材は湿気に弱いです。
Wood is vulnerable to moisture.
At the discretion of the committee. At the discretion of the committee.
委員会の裁量で。
At the discretion of the committee.
Road conditions will deteriorate. Road conditions will deteriorate.
道路状況は悪化します。
Road conditions will deteriorate.
Rising for an unprecedented 8 months. Rising for an unprecedented 8 months.
前例のない8ヶ月間の上昇。
Rising for an unprecedented 8 months.
The company's stock price plummeted. The company's stock price plummeted.
その会社の株価は急落した。
The company's stock price plummeted.
A lucrative business. A lucrative business.
儲かるビジネス。
A lucrative business.
A resourceful manager. A resourceful manager.
基地に富んだマネージャー。
A resourceful manager.
Skeptical about the possibility. Skeptical about the possibility.
可能性については懐疑的である。
Skeptical about the possibility.
Using the internet became the norm. Using the internet became the norm.
インターネットの使用が当たり前になりました。
Using the internet became the norm.
Embrace an idea. Embrace an idea.
アイデアを受け入れる。
Embrace an idea.
An insightful article. An insightful article.
洞察力に富んだ記事。
An insightful article.
Consolidate two divisions into one. Consolidate two divisions into one.
二つの部門を一つに統合する。
Consolidate two divisions into one.
Passengers were left stranded at the airport. Passengers were left stranded at the airport.
乗客は空港で立ち往生した。
Passengers were left stranded at the airport.
Refute a claim. Refute a claim.
主張を反論する。
Refute a claim.
A liaison between management and employees. A liaison between management and employees.
経営陣と従業員の間の連絡役。
A liaison between management and employees.
Be contractually obligated. Be contractually obligated.
契約上義務がある。
Be contractually obligated.
Tex found the noise objectionable. Tex found the noise objectionable.
テックスは騒音が不快だと感じた。
Tex found the noise objectionable.
Itemize travel expenses. Itemize travel expenses.
旅費を明細化する。
Itemize travel expenses.
Janitorial services. Janitorial services.
清掃サービス。
Janitorial services.
Forge a relationship. Forge a relationship.
関係を築く。
Forge a relationship.
For the third consecutive year. For the third consecutive year.
3年連続。
For the third consecutive year.
After long deliberation. After long deliberation.
長い熟考の末。
After long deliberation.
The impending change in leadership. The impending change in leadership.
差し迫った指導者の交代。
The impending change in leadership.
The position entails a lot of travel. The position entails a lot of travel.
このポジションでは多くの移動が伴います。
The position entails a lot of travel.
A feasible plan. A feasible plan.
実現可能な計画。
A feasible plan.
A critically acclaimed movie. A critically acclaimed movie.
批評家から高く評価された映画。
A critically acclaimed movie.
A newlywed who lives in Philadelphia. A newlywed who lives in Philadelphia.
フィラデルフィアに住む新婚夫婦。
A newlywed who lives in Philadelphia.
Hire staff on a provisional basis. Hire staff on a provisional basis.
暫定的にスタッフを雇う。
Hire staff on a provisional basis.
An unsolicited email. An unsolicited email.
迷惑メール。
An unsolicited email.
Affiliation with other companies. Affiliation with other companies.
他社との提携。
Affiliation with other companies.
It is imperative that we act now. It is imperative that we act now.
今すぐ行動することが急務です。
It is imperative that we act now.
A versatile person. A versatile person.
多彩な人。
A versatile person.
Repetitive work. Repetitive work.
繰り返しの作業。
Repetitive work.
Avoid the use of jargon. Avoid the use of jargon.
専門用語の使用を避ける。
Avoid the use of jargon.
An appraisal on a house. An appraisal on a house.
家の査定。
An appraisal on a house.
A few minor shortcomings. A few minor shortcomings.
いくつかの小さな欠点。
A few minor shortcomings.
Strenuous efforts. Strenuous efforts.
懸命な努力。
Strenuous efforts.
Meticulously created artwork. Meticulously created artwork.
丁寧に作られたアートワーク。
Meticulously created artwork.
Proximity to the beach. Proximity to the beach.
ビーチに近い。
Proximity to the beach.
I inadvertently sent an email to Tex. I inadvertently sent an email to Tex.
うっかりテックスにメールを送ってしまいました。
I inadvertently sent an email to Tex.
The medicine may cause drowsiness. The medicine may cause drowsiness.
この薬は眠気を引き起こす可能性があります。
The medicine may cause drowsiness.
The inaugural issue. The inaugural issue.
創刊号。
The inaugural issue.
Attend a mandatory meeting. Attend a mandatory meeting.
必須の会議に出席する。
Attend a mandatory meeting.
Speak candidly. Speak candidly.
率直に話す。
Speak candidly.
The turnout for the concert. The turnout for the concert.
コンサートの動員数。
The turnout for the concert.
Diversify into new business areas. Diversify into new business areas.
新しいビジネス分野への多角化。
Diversify into new business areas.
Unbiased opinions. Unbiased opinions.
公平な意見。
Unbiased opinions.
Streamline the process. Streamline the process.
プロセスを合理化する。
Streamline the process.
A volatile market situation. A volatile market situation.
不安定な市場状況。
A volatile market situation.
A power outage. A power outage.
停電。
A power outage.
An exquisite piece of jewelry. An exquisite piece of jewelry.
絶妙な宝石。
An exquisite piece of jewelry.
Pay by monthly installments. Pay by monthly installments.
月々の分割払いで支払う。
Pay by monthly installments.
Demolish a building. Demolish a building.
建物を取り壊す。
Demolish a building.
A discrepancy between the figures. A discrepancy between the figures.
数値間の不一致。
A discrepancy between the figures.
Tex's career came to an abrupt end. Tex's career came to an abrupt end.
テックスのキャリアは突然終わりを迎えた。
Tex's career came to an abrupt end.
A definitive book on Toeic vocabulary. A definitive book on Toeic vocabulary.
TOEIC 語彙の決定版。
A definitive book on Toeic vocabulary.
An intriguing study. An intriguing study.
興味深い研究。
An intriguing study.
Unrivaled in quality. Unrivaled in quality.
比類のない品質。
Unrivaled in quality.
During his 2-year tenure. During his 2-year tenure.
2年間の任期中に。
During his 2-year tenure.
Revert to the old version. Revert to the old version.
古いバージョンに戻す。
Revert to the old version.
The benefits outweigh the risks. The benefits outweigh the risks.
利益がリスクを上回ります。
The benefits outweigh the risks.
Elegant drapery. Elegant drapery.
エレガントなカーテン。
Elegant drapery.
Gas prices are poised to fall. Gas prices are poised to fall.
ガソリン価格は下落する傾向にある。
Gas prices are poised to fall.
A sleek and attractive design. A sleek and attractive design.
洗練された魅力的なデザイン。
A sleek and attractive design.
An exemplary employee. An exemplary employee.
模範的でない従業員。
An exemplary employee.
A contingency plan. A contingency plan.
緊急時対応計画。
A contingency plan.
For a nominal fee. For a nominal fee.
名目料金で。
For a nominal fee.
Deplete the budget. Deplete the budget.
予算を使い果たす。
Deplete the budget.
The proprietor of a clothing shop. The proprietor of a clothing shop.
衣料品店の店主。
The proprietor of a clothing shop.
Copyright infringement. Copyright infringement.
著作権侵害。
Copyright infringement.
We will waive the shipping charge. We will waive the shipping charge.
送料を無料とさせていただきます。
We will waive the shipping charge.
Alleviate traffic congestion. Alleviate traffic congestion.
交通渋滞を緩和する。
Alleviate traffic congestion.
An avid reader. An avid reader.
熱心な読書家。
An avid reader.
A gala dinner. A gala dinner.
ガラディナー。
A gala dinner.
A stagnant market. A stagnant market.
停滞した市場。
A stagnant market.
A calm demeanor. A calm demeanor.
穏やかな態度。
A calm demeanor.
Perishable food items. Perishable food items.
生鮮食品。
Perishable food items.
Take a detour. Take a detour.
回り道をする。
Take a detour.
Use salt sparingly. Use salt sparingly.
塩を控えめに使用する。
Use salt sparingly.
Temperature fluctuations. Temperature fluctuations.
温度変動。
Temperature fluctuations.
Invigorate a company. Invigorate a company.
会社を活性化する。
Invigorate a company.
Formal attire is required in the office. Formal attire is required in the office.
オフィスではフォーマルな服装が求められます。
Formal attire is required in the office.
Salary will be commensurate with the experience. Salary will be commensurate with the experience.
給与は経験に応じて考慮いたします。
Salary will be commensurate with the experience.
A purveyor of groceries. A purveyor of groceries.
食料品の仕入れ業者。
A purveyor of groceries.
The keynote speaker. The keynote speaker.
基調講演者。
The keynote speaker.
Poor ventilation. Poor ventilation.
換気が悪い。
Poor ventilation.
Expedite a process. Expedite a process.
プロセスを促進する。
Expedite a process.
Liquidate a company. Liquidate a company.
会社を清算する。
Liquidate a company.
Since the inception. Since the inception.
創業以来。
Since the inception.
Through your unwavering efforts. Through your unwavering efforts.
あなたのたゆまぬ努力によって。
Through your unwavering efforts.
Your vocabulary has grown exponentially. Your vocabulary has grown exponentially.
あなたの語彙は飛躍的に増加しました。
Your vocabulary has grown exponentially.